It is 7 degrees Celsius.
Yes, yes,
Oh my God. Lovely. You're having a great time there then.
yes, yes.
Okay, so is it officially the beginning of the tourist season?
Yeah, it is.
And
Yes.
do you see a lot of inconvenience being caused to the localites because of that?
Yeah, I can see because of lots of traffic on
Mm-hmm.
the road ahead and these type of a problem, yeah, that we face during this particular season also.
Right, right.
Parking problems is one of very
Major
prevalent problems. Yeah.
concerns. Mhm. And I also think that the resources also become limited. Resources like water and like good drinking water or specific food products. I mean, if there is a lot of in the hilly regions, we know that the resources are a little tight because the transportation is not very easy.
Yes, yes. We see these problems, quite often here.
Mhm.
But now people and most of the homestays that and the hotels that we have and that we are surrounded with, now they are very much aware and now they already have the rations and everything for a next 1 month means like that. They stores now and they are now very much aware of these things. Yeah.
These problems, right? And I think they also have an idea of the number of tourists that might visit their place, so they have their preparation done accordingly.
Yes, yes. This is, they are now very much aware of these things. And as now they are in this profession for more than 10 to 20 years in
Mm.
some cases. So, yes, they are doing all these things. They
They
are
have
very much,
learned a lot
yeah.
through their
Yes,
experiences,
yes,
right?
yes.
But I always feel that it's a very tight spot to be in when you live in a tourist destination. For example, let's take Goa. Okay,
Yeah.
I have been visiting that place since 2002, 2001 or 2. Okay,
Okay.
and I have visited that place at least 10 times, and
Okay.
every single time that I have been there, I have seen it deteriorate a little in
Yes,
terms
yes.
of the people, how they are treating that place, how they are uh, polluting that place. They are taking it for granted. I have also seen the complete shift in the temperature. I mean, even in the month of December, you don't get even a little bit of cool breeze or enjoyable evenings, pleasant evenings. It's not good. Okay. Of course, a lot of factors are responsible, but yes, one of the factors is that there is an over pressurizing situation of the tourists there.
Right,
And
right,
I always feel that okay, they might bar people or they might make some policies or rules which people have to abide by if they want to come to the place. But they also have to be a little flexible about it because that is what the whole union territory is running on. It's running on tourism. So I
right.
think if you live in a tourist destination, you don't know what to do. Should you pray that people should stop coming to your place, or should you? Because that would mean that you will shut 90% of the business in that place,
Right, right.
right? So
Even
it's a
at
very
my
tight spot.
place, same thing is here. We are in Himachal Pradesh, and majority of economy of our state depends on the tourists. So whenever they visit, and these are the specific seasons. I can say now from March to July.
Correct,
This is a specific period, the peak period for this particular season. And
correct.
after this, after somewhere November onward, November to somewhere January or February. And we never know at what point what is going to happen in between because of the bad weather condition
Correct.
whether all those tourists, will be able to reach their destination, or
Mhm.
sometimes even some accidents happens. So
Yes.
all of a sudden, the went of mind of a particular person
Hmm.
who already have plans
Hmm.
for their that next destination, they all
Right.
of a sudden changed their mind also. So we never go with all these things, keeping in our mind all the time that everything is going to happen according to our plan.
Correct.
Anytime, any type of intervention or any type of problems that may occur in
That
between.
right. And also that you mentioned, the time period, that is the peak time for the
Right.
tourists to arrive. Come to think of it, the people who are running these tourist oriented businesses, they actually just have these 6 months in a year
Right.
to make sure that they earn enough to last for at least one whole year.
Right.
Right. So I think it is there has to be a lot of calculation, there has to be far sightedness, there has to be preparation, and there has to be stocking of items and resources. So everything needs to be done. I think it's not an easy place. So no matter how beautiful the nature is around, but running a business there and holding yourself on, like you said, some of them have been in the business for 10 years, 20 years. I'm sure they have put in every single ounce of experience and learning and lessons that they have had.
Yes, yes, yes. They are doing, yeah, they are doing wonder now in their business. But
Mm.
there are many those who are, very new in their business, and they don't know what to do in those situations because of the landslide sometimes or any other thing. So yeah, you need to have a experienced person with you in this particular business if you are running like a hotel or a homestay or something like that. Otherwise, adverse effect that may happen at any time.
Absolutely. So, Rani, the topic for today that has been given is about celebration. Okay, so yes, we are talking about tourism. In a way, it is about celebrating because so many people come down to these beautiful places to celebrate. But what is your idea of celebration? When you say the word celebration, what is the first thing, thought, idea that comes to your mind?
For me, it is very simple and clear that when you want to pause your life,
Mhm.
your working life for some time, and you want to enjoy,
Okay.
that is a celebration in a simple line.
Okay.
And now, what you can add on in all these things mean you can explore new place, you can take your family with you, you can enjoy with your friends, and you can do experiment with different cuisines. So yes, this is one of the things that we can enjoy. And the second one is the kind of music or the kind of person you are. Accordingly, you are going to enjoy. There are people who enjoy loud music, whereas there are other who only just want to sit in a calm place. So
Mhm.
it differ from person to person, but yes, people love to enjoy.
Right. And I think what is an underlining fact or something that can be highlighted here is that you don't really need an occasion or a special day to celebrate or a special festival to wait for a certain festival to celebrate.
Yes,
I think this generation, the one that is born after 2000, that is the Gen Z, I think we can learn this from them, that they don't
right,
wait for occasions to celebrate or events to make it grand. They are
right.
always ready to celebrate life and they believe in celebrating every single day as it comes.
Yes, yes,
So that
yes.
is something we can definitely learn from this generation.
Yeah, definitely. And I love to add on here that those quotations of Kabir, Kal kare so aaj kare so ab. So
Right.
they are the type of, no, they are practically doing these things. If they want to enjoy it today, so they are not going to wait or plan it for tomorrow or for
Right.
any excuse. They are going to ask their boss today itself that they want day off
Yes.
immediately,
Yes.
whether you are going to give them or not. They want to go outside with their friends and
Yes.
they immediately take decisions. Yes, they do these things.
Right. And they don't ask for those leaves like a favor. They ask it like a right.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
own those
They
leaves.
have
I
different
mean, they are
type.
the leaves given to me. I'm not uh, asking you for anything. I'm just letting you know that, you know what, the leaves that I was informed about, I'm taking those.
Yes, yes. They are very
Right.
much.
So
Yes.
tell me the most celebratory period of the year in Himachal? Is it towards the winter seasons when the tourists are fewer, or is it in these months when there is a huge inflow of tourists? What is that most celebratory period in the year?
Let me tell you, if I just have to check the tourist and the tourism, then the people around us, they just start celebrating anything, so whatever it is. They just want to celebrate because of the reason they want to attract the tourist.
Mhm.
But actually, the right period is from Diwali onward.
Towards
I,
the winters.
yes, then we can say up to December because you will have back to back different type of festival, whether that is related with Hinduism or Christianity or somewhere else. So you will get all type of colors in the festivals there, and uh, we enjoy here those type of different type of a festival, as I said, starting with the Deepavali. So starting with that, and then thereafter immediately we will have next, that is Christmas, that is there always in between
Oh.
immediately. And for the Christmas, almost from every part of India and even from abroad,
Mhm.
many tourists visit Himachal Pradesh. So yes, these festivals, they brings different type of energy among the local as well as, yes.
Absolutely. And so, like you said, that it is towards the New Year's Eve that these
Yeah.
celebrations finally subside or they become fewer. So, how important is the role of the snow here? In those months, like, would you say it plays a very important role by beautifying the whole thing, the whole scene around you, adds on to the enjoyment factor?
Yes, yes. Without snow, I don't think so. Tourists actually they enjoy as they expect to enjoy by coming these places or any hilly area. They want to go to hilly area for two reasons. One is for the beauty, that is the greenery, and the second one the snowfall. They want to see it.
They want to
At
experience
first
it.
place they want to experience it. So that these are the two things, and if they get this, they extend most of the time their this particular vacation or the holiday period that they have always in their mind. If it is for a 2 days, they are
Mm,
going to extend it for a week. So yes, this is a different type of thing, and it add on to the tourism as well. And if
mhm,
we just have to go for the tourist and the tourism,
mm,
then we also have this tendency we have seen in the tourist. If they if they come to know that is snowfall is there at that
mhm.
particular place, then they start heading towards their destination. Otherwise, they just postpone it for a next or for a next month likewise. Yes.
Okay, okay. And I have seen this maximum times. The North Indians. So I'm talking about the people. I have many friends, relatives, near and dear ones. My husband is also from Delhi. So I have seen that most of the North Indians are fond of hilly regions and mountain ranges to, spend their vacation or holidays in. Whereas the ones who live in the eastern or the western parts of the country, they generally look for beaches around. They are more fond of beaches because, they have stayed close to the beaches. Here there's the Arabian Sea, they said there's the Bay of Bengal, so they have stayed closer. And the north has seen more of hilly regions and colder temperatures and all of that. So as a local who lives in this beautiful place, when you want to take a break, do you feel that, you know what, I think I'm tired of mountains, I think I would like to rather go and visit a beach or visit a plain land, and I wouldn't want to go and enjoy the vacation again in a mountain region? What is it, what does the planning look like when you are planning your own trip as a tourist?
Yeah, definitely. Same thinking, what you just have told, that we just want to go to the plain area and the beaches and these, most of the time, uh, any type of a place which is a
Hmm.
plain, having a water, for a different type of activity and
Right.
some different type of, to change, actually, to shift that
Yes.
everything's that what we are seeing all around all the time. We want to just see the change in that and definitely be prefer in that way. Mostly, yeah, the marine and the beaches and the different type of areas that are near to us. Yes.
Right. And that just reminds me, there have been a few people that I have come across in life, and they're born and brought up either in some parts of UK or Germany. And I've also had a few cousins who went to Germany later on. And there was this sudden realization, or the gratitude that they felt towards sunshine, sunlight, because they said back in UK or Germany there are days that just gets stretched on to weeks and sometimes even months, and they said we don't even get a glimpse of the sun. And it is very, very depressing. And of course, as someone who is very much in love with sunlight and sun warmth myself, I cannot imagine not being able to see the sun or experience that warmth at a stretch for that longer time. So do you have such periods there in Himachal where, the sunlight is not as warm or it is not as bright for a few weeks or a couple of months maybe?
Yes, it happens during snowfall,
Okay.
and even now on these days, I can see all around most of the time that the cloudy and this gloomy type of weather most of the time. But one thing is to be sure that we can see at least for a half day or for a 2 to 3 hours sun. It is not like that is completely off. It's not like that. So yes, we experience those type of a thing only when it is in between after somewhere November to Jan, somewhere in between, because at that time when snowfall starts, it lasts for
Couple of
for
months.
15 day or for 20 days sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that is when you don't see the sun at all for at least a couple of weeks.
Yes, yes, that is a time. Yes.
Okay. And how, like, do you think that has an effect on your mood? Does it have an effect on the way you function?
Not in a adverse way. It is something like that we enjoy eating during those time periods. We
Oh,
just start doing the activities like cooking siddhus or
mm,
doing something like that we can enjoy indoor.
right.
So we shift it in that way, and we enjoy even that time periods also. So yes, yes. What, because we don't have any option. So
Absolutely.
it's better instead of regretting for that things,
Mm.
better to enjoy that thing in a different way.
And Rani, I have lived in places where the monsoons are similar in terms of the rainfall, how much rain falls in that place in the monsoons. What I have noticed is what really makes the difference is the infrastructure. I used to hate monsoons till the time I was in this town called Aurangabad before Mumbai. Okay, and I used to hate it because the roads are not properly constructed. and there are paths which used to break, the paths that used to have puddles. So if you are driving, or you can't walk of course in that kind of a muddy street, so even if you're driving, you are very very careful, and you are worried that your vehicle also gets affected in that kind of weather. And since the time I came to Mumbai, and Mumbai has way more rainfall than Aurangabad, I have not even felt it once that I don't like the rainfall here, or I don't like the monsoons here, because the infrastructure around is such a supportive factor. It helps you to make sure that your life doesn't get stopped in any season. So there will be roads which will be functioning as normal, the water which will be drained out after the rainfall, the metro, the local, of course, gets affected when the water fills, but the metro keeps working. So I think that infrastructure matters a lot. So what I'm saying is that even during the snowfall, you feel that okay, things are all okay, because you know that the basic necessities or the basic things that you need to be comfortable in a city or a town, those don't get hampered, those don't get affected. That is why you enjoy that period also.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that
Yeah.
way I think we all have been lucky. Let me start by saying, Rani, I am really happy with the way you have constructed the sentences. I am also very happy with the way you have pointed out the inputs, the answers that you had. They were very well aligned with the points that you included. Okay, so that's a great thing. And I only have an issue with the sir sound that sometimes is audible at the incorrect places. Okay, so one is that there is an issue with the subject verb agreement. Now I do know that you know the details, you know the basics of the subject verb agreement as a topic, because we've had this discussion before, right? So I know you know that that's not a problem. So I think it is more of the sir sound, the placement of the sir sound, that is causing that little bit of issue. For example, they say they stores a lot of stock. Now, they being plural, it will be they store,
Okay.
right? And when you said it add on, now it being singular, we will say it adds on,
Okay.
right? So that's the rule of subject verb agreement. Similarly, accidents happen, they don't happens. Accident, singular, happens, but accidents, plural, happen.
Right.
Okay, so this is one place which I would want you to be a little conscious while you are speaking, that is the sir sound audible at a place where it should not be. Okay, one place, loud, the pronunciation of loud, can you just repeat that word once?
Loud.
Yes, okay. So it's quite loud. And when you say coming this place, when people are coming this place or people come this place, we have to use to. Okay, they come to this place, or they are coming to a place like this. Okay, and the difference between tenancy and tendency. So people have the tendency, that means they tend to do something, the inclination to do something, right? So the
Yes.
pronunciation has to be clear. Okay, and we will not say off when it comes to sun. So the sun is not completely off will be incorrect. You can say the sun complete doesn't completely disappear or vanish.
Okay.
Okay, it can be felt, it can be seen for a few hours.
Okay.
Okay, but these are, if I have to single it out, then I would say 90% of what I want you to work on will be the sir sound, the subject verb agreement, working on that a little bit. But other than that, there are these small little things, sometimes it happens because of slip of tongue also. So not that the base needs to be worked on.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Rani. So, with that, we'll end the session. You have a great evening ahead. Enjoy your 7 degrees while I'm sitting here in the sweltering heat of 43 degrees.